You want a speaker loud enough to fill a backyard, tough enough to survive a pool day, and one that actually lasts as long as the party does. Boombox-style speakers solve that, but the 5 options here serve very different people. So let's go through what each one actually gives you. Start with the JBL Boombox 4 at $4,449. This is JBL's flagship outdoor speaker, built for people who treat sound quality and durability as non-negotiables. It runs a 7-driver setup, 2 5-inch woofers, 2 tweeters, and 3 passive radiators, putting out up to 210 watts RMS when it's plugged into the wall and 180 watts when running on battery. According to the manufacturer's information, it's IP68 rated, meaning it's sealed against both dust and full submersion, not just splashes. That matters if your parties end up near a pool or a beach where sand gets everywhere. The battery is swappable, so if you're out all day, you can carry a spare instead of waiting for a charge. And JBL rates it for up to 28 hours, stretching to 34 with their Playtime Boost mode. It also works as a 30-watt power bank and accepts lossless audio over USB-C if you want to feed it from a laptop instead of Bluetooth. This is for the person hosting frequent outdoor gatherings who wants one speaker that can handle water, sand, and long days without a backup plan, and who's fine paying a premium for that peace of mind. Prices tend to shift after a video goes live, so treat the $449 here as what it was listed at during recording, and you'll find the exact link waiting in the description below. Next is the Tribit StormBox Blast, sitting at $199. This one is built around a different priority, battery life over raw power. It runs 2 4.2-inch woofers and 2 2-inch tweeters for a combined 90 watts, and it carries an IPX7 rating, so it's fully protected against submersion up to a meter deep, though not specifically rated against dust like the JBL. Where it stands out is the battery. 9 internal cells adding up to a claimed 30 to 35 hours of playback, which is why the unit itself weighs around 12 pounds. That's the trade-off. More battery capacity means more weight to carry. This is the speaker for someone planning multi-day camping trips or long weekends away from an outlet, who cares more about not having to recharge than about squeezing out the last few watts of volume. If that's your situation, you'll spend less here too. The price at the time of this recording sits comfortably under the JBL, with a straight line to grab yours in the description. Before we get to the third one, if you're finding this comparison useful, go ahead and subscribe to GadTech and turn on notifications. We put out videos like this every week. The Soundcore Boom 2 Plus comes in at $169, and it's built for people who want serious volume without stepping into JBL or Tribit price territory. It uses a 2+2 stereo layout, 2 4.5-inch woofers, and 2 1-inch tweeters, delivering 100 watts normally or 140 watts when you switch on their bass up mode. It's IPX7 rated for full submersion resistance, and it floats, so pool use is covered. Though, like the Tribit, it isn't specifically dust rated. Battery life lands at up to 20 hours, and it supports 30-watt fast charging, getting you a full charge in about 3 hours instead of an overnight wait. One detail worth knowing if you own other Soundcore speakers: it supports PartyCast, letting you link it with up to 100 compatible units for synced audio across a larger space. This is the pick for someone who wants strong output and quick turnaround charging without committing to the higher price brackets, especially if you're already inside the Soundcore ecosystem. You're looking at under $170 as recorded, and Amazon has it linked right below this video. Then there's the OontZ Angle 3XL, the most affordable option on this list at $149. It runs a mid-range driver, dual tweeters, and dual passive radiators for a maximum output of 120 watts, with an IPX6 rating, splash and heavy spray resistant. Though not built for full submersion the way the Tribit or Soundcore are, it offers a 100-foot wireless range and supports dual pairing, so you can link 2 units together for wider coverage. Battery life is rated at up to 10 hours, which is noticeably shorter than everything else on this list, and it includes a USB power bank output for charging your phone in a pinch. This is the speaker for someone who wants boombox-style sound for backyard hangouts or weekend trips without needing all-day battery life or full waterproofing, and who's working with a tighter budget. At $149, it's the easiest entry point here, and you'll find the direct link waiting for you below. Last up is the YEAHBOX Sonic Boom MAX, priced at $206. This is the one built purely around sustained loudness. It runs a 100-watt subwoofer alongside dual mid-range drivers and dual tweeters, rated at 200 watts RMS, with a 300-watt peak, the highest sustained output figure of anything on this list. It carries an IPX66 rating, covering both dust resistance and heavy water jets, and its 30,000 mAh battery is rated for up to 24 hours of playback, according to the official listing. That large battery does come with a trade-off worth mentioning, so the right person finds it. At over 21 pounds, it's the heaviest speaker here, so it's better suited to a backyard setup or moving it between the car and the patio than to carrying it any real distance. If you're hosting bigger gatherings where sustained volume matters more than portability, this is built for exactly that. Pricing on this one runs to $206 as of recording, and like the others, you'll find it sitting in the description ready to check out. 5 speakers, 5 very different priorities: waterproofing, battery life, charging speed, budget, or raw sustained power. Pick the one that matches how you actually plan to use it. All the links are in the description down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe to GadTech so you don't miss the next one.